just waiting for a few more minutes for people to be able to join the live, and then I'll get started. Okay, I'm gonna get started. So, thank you for joining my live. This will be, this is the first of many. Today, I'm just gonna give a brief introduction of me, life coaching, and clarity. So, if you have any questions or concerns, every Wednesday would be your place to come, get free knowledge, get free motivation, get free life coaching samples. So, just to tell you what life coaching is, life coaching, a life coach helps you look at the here and now and where you want to go. So we focus on what are you doing, who you are now, what you can do right now, what kind of changes or mindset changes, behavioral changes that you can make so that in the future you are who you want to become. So this is probably the most you'll ever hear me talk about myself, but just to give you a little introduction of who I am. My name is Klarity. I'm from the Bronx, New York. I'm a certified life coach. I'm 29 years old, and I have a bachelor's in business administration. I started life coaching so that I can help bring awareness to people like me and you that you don't always have to see a therapist to get help. You don't always have to go to motivational conferences or listen to a motivational speaker to get what you need. Sometimes the work is within yourself, and sometimes you just need somebody who's going to ask the right questions to help you guide you to your perfect answer. So with that being said, I joined IPAC last year. I've been in 3 months to actually go through and train to be a life coach. I've then started my business called Klarity, and this will be a great point to tell you what Klarity is. So Klarity is a life coaching business that I started that I brought to the community so that people can also see somebody like us being a life coach, exploring life coach needs and exploring and helping the community through life coaching. We bring clarity to your professional and personal life. So we just help you see what you want to see within your business. We help you see what you want to see in your personal life, whether that's behavioral changes, that's habit changes, that's you just want better, you just want something different, you want to change. We're here to help. We can help you do that. Most of the work will be on you. We definitely put a lot of pressure, well, not, I wouldn't say pressure, but a lot of responsibility and expectations on a client to really follow through and just really put in the work to become who they want to become. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sweating. This is nasty. But yeah, so our methods consist of both belief and behavioral based coaching. So what does that mean is that we work on the mindset of how you see things, your perspective, maybe give you other outlets or options to maybe explore different perspectives about your situation. Maybe you were the emotional one in the situation and you probably didn't see all aspects and then understand, so that you can get clarity to understand the other person's side or understand how the situation can play out for somebody else. And then we also do behavior, so like your habits, definitely a step at a time, day by day, week by week, making sure that you just implement that small change that it will eventually grow and become something bigger than that small little step that you're normally used to taking. And with that being said, that all that information leads into our topic today, which is, what is your purpose? And that question can mean a lot of things for a lot of different things for a lot of different people. So I'm gonna give a general definition of purpose. So purpose can guide life decisions, influence behaviors, shape goals, and give you a sense of direction. And that could be with anything. That could be with your work life, that could be with your personal life, that could be with your relationships, with your friends and family, that can be anything. So it's never too late to find your purpose, to find what you're intended to do, what makes you happy, what makes you feel good about living life. You know, life is short and everybody needs to just make the best of the time that they have here. So what would make that easier and an easier transition and an easier life for you is if you really zoned in and understood yourself and understood what was your purpose for being here. What do you feel like your purpose is? Why were you born? What were you destined to do? What were you destined to be? Or who do you see yourself as? So just to get the blood flowing through your brains, you know, I have two questions that you guys can take time after the live or whenever you have free to just ask yourself. So the first question is, what are you interested in to pursue to make a living? So what are your interests? What do you like to do? What makes you happy? If you could get paid to do this would be something like, I would do it. You know, is it working with kids? Is it working at home? Is it being able to live free? Is it something able to, like, you could travel, you can go here from here, like, you know, what do you really zone into? Like, what makes you, woo, like, I have fun today, like, this makes me feel good, like, I could see myself doing this. So you always want to ask yourself, like, and really zone in to understand who and what makes you happy without somebody else having to help you be happy. So, like, without somebody having to give you a gift or without somebody having to do something for you, what can make you happy and make you feel like this is something that I just feel myself, I feel home here? What is it, something that you do for yourself? That's one place that you can start to find out. And then the second question is, again, what makes you happy? Like, when you're, and when I say what makes you happy, this is more for the personal. The what are you interested in is more for your professional life. But what makes you happy could be whether it's in your relationships, whether it's just every day, or your total life, like your complete life altogether. What makes you happy? What makes you smile? What makes you feel good? What do you do for yourself that makes you feel good? Like, some people is, as long as I can maintain my appearance, get my hair done, my nails done, my feet done, those things make me feel good. And those are things that you should always explore, always understand, like, why does that make me feel good? Why do those things make me feel good? And once you can realize why something makes you happy, then you always know how to find your own happiness. So I'm gonna take this time out, a little 10 minutes, for if anybody has any questions of about Klarity, me, the topic of today, anything. You're more than welcome to ask. Yeah, I'm here. I'll play some smooth music till somebody asks a question. It's fine. Today's topic was, what is your purpose? No problem, girl. So right, I don't wanna waste no time. If I had to choose, I know I'm gonna always choose to be with you. 'Cause girl, don't you know you're so beautiful. I know next week, y'all, I'm gonna have the fan, so I hope it's gonna feel better, because this heat. I wanna be always here by your side. Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful. If anybody has questions, you can ask about life coaching, ask about me. This is the only time I'm gonna answer questions about me, but if you want to know about Klarity, if you want to know about what was today's topic, this is question time. This is the floor for questions. So good, like you know I could. Tell me if you feel the same way, 'cause it just feels so right. I don't wanna waste no time. Girl, if I had to choose, I know I'm gonna always choose to be with you. Girl, don't you know? Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? Yeah, babe. I wanna give all my love to you. Yes, I do goal tracking, but it also depends on the client. I let my client decide how they want to be held accountable. So some people like more aggressive goal tracking. Other people just like more mellow. So it's really the tone that you set for yourself, and what you know that we follow, what you know would really keep you on track to accomplishing your goals. Okay, so the difference between life coaching and therapy. So the definition for therapy is to study the focus and study of mental illness, and life coaching is supposed to help you explore your new beginnings and focus on the here and now, not really focus on your past. So a lot of that, so far, like, now that everything is on social media and everything's accessible, a lot of therapists have taken some techniques from life coaching, And there's actually a lot of therapists who are actual also life coaches too. So a lot of practices do give a lot of work or goal setting things that we do. Also, some therapists do now, but mostly life coach really focused on this is who you want to be. Let's focus on how to get there. Let's break it down. Let's work together to make sure that you get to the end result. Last minute for questions. Anybody else have any questions? Want to know anything? Also, I'm going to save this. I will post it. I will make sure that it's accessible. I'm not too sure on what you mean by how long are the services offered. Like, do you mean how long's the session? Or, I'm sorry, I'm confused. Okay, whenever you can reword the question. Oh, okay. So, the sessions are 30, they run from 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour and a half, depending on what you're looking for. And I also have monthly packages, and I also have a year package. And then as far as the goals being time, it definitely depends on your goal, and it definitely depends on your time limit. So if you, for example, if you were to come to me and say, I want to get a promotion by next year, we would take, first I would probably ask you what specific time frame are you talking about, like spring, summer, around this time next year. And then from there, we'll go into breaking down how you could possibly get a promotion. Or just, that was just an example, but basically it really depends on the goal that you have for yourself. And then I will help you work together on what's realistic for you to accomplish the goal. Oh, and if you get a monthly, let's just say you get a monthly package. So let's say you just signed up for 1 month. That's 1 month or 5 sessions. So you can either spread out the 5 sessions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whenever you're ready, or you can schedule the 5 sessions within a month. And again, it will be all up to you on how you would like to set up your sessions. This is all about you. So I'm working around your schedule, how you want to move, what you want to accomplish, and what you want to do. I hope that answered your questions. Yeah, it's definitely up to you. So flexible schedules is what we work with best. Yeah, so there's the booking link is on my page. It's in my bio. So whenever you're ready to book, you have ample opportunity to do so on your time. And I just want to thank you guys for joining into my live. This is my first one. You made it very easy. I appreciate all of you guys for taking the time out and joining my live. I do want to shout out 2 businesses. Uh, one is a podcast, the Real Melanin Sisters, and then the second one is Sweet Charlotte's Cheesecakes. And actually, you can go to both of their Instagrams, and I will tag both of them when I post the live. And also, Sweet Charlotte's Cheesecakes will be also doing a pop up this Saturday, New Rochelle. You can also go to that person's page and see the location. So, might see me there, might not. You never know. And I just want to let you know, if you guys have any suggestions, if you want to know, if you want me to speak on a specific topic for next week or the weeks to come along, or if you have a business to shout out, or a shout out that you would like for me to say, I'm all ears. We're all a community. We're here to help. So thank you guys. Again, I appreciate you, and I'll see you next Wednesday.